John was just at the hospital with his true love Sarah for her delivery, but his wife Mary went extreme and detonated bombs planted in the villa. Right as John and Sarah were about to get in the car, the explosion hit and Mary disappeared from John's life forever. John lost it and tried to rush inside to save Mary, not knowing this was just the start of Mary's revenge. Just a few days earlier, Mary was happily waiting for their first baby, but three aggressive women suddenly barged into her home and started brutally whipping her stomach without a word. Sarah even stomped hard on her belly in high heels. They only stopped after seeing blood from Mary. In the end, Mary didn't just lose her baby, she lost the ability to ever be a mother again. While Mary was being rescued in the hospital, John was outside telling his friend to take a settlement letter to the police for Sarah. His friend couldn't take it anymore. He said what John did was inhuman, but John acted like he had no choice and begged his friend to keep it secret. Not knowing Mary heard every word, she couldn't believe John would protect Sarah like this, so she secretly planned a fake death, waiting until she recovered a bit. But behind this miscarriage was an even more brutal truth. Later John came to visit her, pretending to look devastated, saying it was all his fault she suffered so much, and promised to spend his life making up for losing the baby. Afraid Mary couldn't handle it, he hid the truth that she could never get pregnant again, and lied that they would have more kids. But Mary stayed calm, no reaction, no breakdown, which made John think he could push her further. He just calmed her down with apologies and promises, then immediately took a call, and said he had work and had to leave. Mary noticed his shifty eyes, and followed him to see what he was up to, but she overheard an even more heartbreaking truth. Sarah attacked her because John told her to, just because Mary's due date was earlier than Sarah's. John had promised the first child had to be Sarah's, so he let others hurt his own wife. Mary never thought such a ridiculous promise would cost her the chance to ever be a mother. Now she doesn't just want to leave this scumbag, she wants him to regret it forever. To destroy someone completely, you first have to drive them insane. These days John stayed next door taking care of Sarah. In the nurse's eyes he looked like the perfect man, until days later when he walked into Mary's room. Everyone finally saw his true fake face, even after days before showing up. All he brought was seafood porridge Mary was allergic to, and just one call from Sarah. He said he had to leave again. Mary didn't stop him. Then she checked herself out of the hospital. When John found out, John even pretended to care and asked why Mary didn't stay a few more days. Mary coldly said if she kept not eating she wouldn't survive. Only then did John realize he neglected